Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of Sigma males and how they manage to remove a woman's ego. We're talking about those dudes who are just on a different level, man. They're not trying to be the alpha, they're not following anyone's rules. They're just comfortable in their own skin, and it drives women wild. Now, I'm not saying they're out there consciously trying to crush egos, but their way of being, their whole aura, it challenges women in a way that can be incredibly powerful. It's like they shine a light on all those insecurities and force them to confront who they really are. So buckle up, folks, because we're about to explore the 5 ways Sigma males dismantle egos and leave women wanting more. Stay tuned. First and foremost, Sigma males understand the importance of boundaries. They're not afraid to say no, to set limits, and to protect their own space and time. Sigma male. Think about it, man. How often do you see guys bending over backwards trying to please a woman, even if it means sacrificing their own needs? It's like they're terrified of upsetting her, of bruising that ego. But the Sigma male, he doesn't play that game. He knows his worth. He knows what he's willing to tolerate, and he's not afraid to communicate that. And you know what? That kind of self-respect is magnetic. It's like a wake-up call for women who are used to guys who just roll over and take it. Suddenly, they're faced with a man who isn't afraid to stand up for himself, and it forces them to confront their own behavior and expectations. This next one is huge, man. Sigma males are all about emotional independence. They're not leaning on women for validation or emotional support. Sigma male. They're perfectly content in their own company, pursuing their own passions, and living life on their own terms. They don't need a woman to complete them, to make them happy. They're already complete on their own. Now, this isn't about being cold or emotionally unavailable. It's about having a strong sense of self and not being reliant on others for your emotional well-being. And this is another one of those things that drives women wild. Woman 2. It's like, wait a minute, you're not chasing after me? You're not hanging on my every word? It throws them off balance because they're so used to being the center of attention. It's refreshing, it's intriguing, and it forces them to step up their own game. Chapter 3. The Iceberg Mastering Non-Reactivity, Sigma Male. You ever notice how some guys just fly off the handle at the slightest provocation? It's like they're ruled by their emotions, man. But the Sigma Male, he's different. He's got this calm, cool, collected demeanor. He doesn't get rattled easily. He doesn't overreact. He's like an iceberg, man, only the tip shows. Sigma Male. He understands that emotions are fleeting, and he's not going to let them dictate his actions. This kind of emotional stability can be incredibly disarming, especially for women who are used to being the emotional ones in the relationship. Woman 1. It throws them off their game because they're not getting the reaction they're expecting. They're used to being able to push buttons and get a rise out of guys, but the Sigma male just doesn't play that game. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. It shows a level of maturity and self-control that is rare and incredibly appealing. Chapter 4. The Self-Made Man, the Allure of Self-Improvement. Sigma Male. Sigma males are all about self-improvement. They're constantly striving to learn, to grow, to become the best versions of themselves. They're not content to just sit back and let life pass them by. They're out there hustling, pursuing their passions, and expanding their horizons. Expert. This relentless pursuit of growth is incredibly attractive to women. It shows that they're not afraid to put in the work, to challenge themselves, and to constantly evolve. And it's not just about physical fitness or career success either. Sigma males are interested in expanding their minds, exploring new ideas, and becoming more well-rounded individuals. Expert. This kind of intellectual curiosity is incredibly sexy, and it can be a major turn-on for women who are looking for a partner who can keep up with them on an intellectual level. Chapter 5. The Antidote, Unmasking Authenticity, Sigma Male. Here's the thing about Sigma males, man. They're unapologetically themselves. They're not trying to fit in, they're not trying to impress anyone, they're just comfortable in their own skin. They're not afraid to be vulnerable, to show their flaws, to be their true, authentic selves. Woman 2. And in a world where everyone is trying so hard to be someone they're not, this kind of authenticity is incredibly refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air, and it's incredibly attractive to women. When a woman encounters a Sigma male, she knows that she's getting the real deal, a man who is comfortable with who he is, flaws and all. Sigma male. And that kind of confidence is contagious. It inspires women to embrace their own authenticity, to let go of the need to be perfect, and to just be themselves. So there you have it, folks. 5 ways Sigma males dismantle egos and leave women wanting more. It's not about manipulation or playing games. It's about being a high-value man who lives life on his own terms. Friend, remember, the Sigma male isn't some mythical creature. It's an archetype, a way of being that any man can cultivate. It's about embracing your individuality, pursuing your passions, and living a life of purpose and authenticity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more intriguing content. See you next time.